always thought when a girl's been wearing a bikini and she takes it off, if you were to turn her upside down, it looks like two little vodka martinis with an olive in it.
True. Yeah.
I'm sure that's flattering for the ladies.
I always call them the little martinis. Well, that's the great thing. They all come in different sizes.
Yeah.
The Fred Minnick Show is brought to you by 291 Colorado Whiskey, by Michter's, and by Heaven Hill Brands.
So joining the Fred Minnick Show backstage at Louder Than Live in my Jack Shack, the Struts. How's it going, fellas?
Hello. Good, thank you. How are you?
I mean, it's great to have you all here in Louisville. Have you been to Louisville before?
Yeah.
Oh, man. So Louder Than Live, you all play later today.
Yep.
What time do you all go on, you know?
3:30, I think.
Oh, okay.
4, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So the beginning of the headliners. That's time slot they separate. And you're all on the main stage. So I love y'all's sound. You have an amazing sound. You've got this incredible voice. And you recently gave an interview talking about like how Bohemian Rhapsody is the greatest song of all time.
It was the greatest rock song of all time.
Oh, to clarify that, do you have a song that you would put a little ahead of that, or?
Well, in terms of an actual song, no, it's kind of hard to beat, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
There is a song called Hard to Beat, but it's not that one.
Yeah. And obviously, you know, you've talked about before how Queen has been an inspiration for you all. You get compared to him from time to time, like, but you know, did you see the movie on Freddie Mercury? What'd you think of it?
I thought it was a great way for people to be introduced to how just brilliant the music is.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought Rami did a pretty great job. But yeah, all in all, like a great film. I saw the Elvis one as well. That was
I haven't seen that
outstanding.
Yet. Is it good?
Yeah, really good.
That's
really,
awesome.
really good.
Of all the people that, I mean, I could see you, you know, coming in and playing one of these roles for these biopics. Have you ever thought about jumping into acting a little bit?
I thought about it, but I'd love to do it. But the Struts is quite a full-time job,
right?
So we'll see.
But might I add, like, so I get a lot of people in the show, backstage rock festivals. No one ever dresses above me, but you all have beaten me. The cameras can't see your shoes, but you're rocking some killer shoes.
Thank you.
Can you talk about your shoes? Like, you got, do you know what brand?
Gladly, yeah. So these are our friends Jeffrey West that are based out of the UK. They got stores in London and New York, I believe. But we've been friends with them fun trivia. We actually shot our first original video for our single Could Have Been Me in their house. So our friend Guy West, who owns the company and makes the shoes, welcomed us into his home, and it's an unbelievable house. So you can actually find that in the depths of YouTube somewhere.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's us in Guy West's house for the first Could Have Been Me video.
Does he make ascots?
He does, I believe.
Yeah, he does. This is actually one of them.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
nice.
Oh, so I gotta get on the.
You would like Jeffrey West.
Yeah, you'd really dig it. It's cool. It's like dark rock and roll gentleman attire.
Oh, my people. I love it. So you all. So speaking of kind of like the movie world, you all did y'all's music was used in the trailer of season 3 of the Umbrella Academy.
Oh yeah. The cover of Ballroom Blitz.
Yeah, that was such. It's one of my favorite TV shows. It's curious,
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
I saw the first season. It was pretty cool.
I was curious, like, you know, do you get access to the scripts to these things? Because you all are in a lot of movies.
No, I remember we had to obviously sign off for the approval, which was like a obvious yes.
Right.
But yeah, I was really happy. It was quite surreal to see the trailer for the latest season come out, and our version of Ballroom Blitz. I mean, that that version of Ballroom Blitz was used on The Edge of 17 as well. So
Wow.
it's
There's
bizarre.
some we forget about as well. I was watching Ted Lasso, and I was like, and there was this cut. It was 30 seconds of this track. I was like, this is cool. I was like, I like this. And I was like, I fucking know this song. And it was one of ours. It was cool. Yeah, a song called Put Your Hands Up. It was an older track, but was used on Ted Lasso as well. So yeah, there's some fun cuts and songs that we might not even play in the set,
Right.
but serve the purpose for something cinematic or something visually to help the story along. So
Well, it's also to me like one of the greatest compliments of music is like when it is used in film and TV. You know.
Yeah.
So it's incredible. You know, something you did recently on social media. I was really encouraged, like you saying, you called out some of the negative comments you all get from time to time.
Oh,
and
yeah,
saying
yeah.
To it, I was as someone who's like in the public eye, like how do you deal with the negative? Is that just a very therapeutic way to deal with the negativity?
Well, to be completely honest, that it's something that I don't personally tend to do. I think anyone who's on social media or has any sort of like public persona, I think once you start to interact with people that are feeding you negativity, they just kind of thrive on it. But that particular video, the reason why I did that is the day before we noticed all over TikTok a lot of people were using Could Have Been Me in the verse to address negativity of like all fronts. Even I saw a video of a girl who wanted to be like a gymnast, and it was like all the comments of you're never going to be good enough and blah blah blah, and then it showed her obviously just killing it, and I just thought, okay, that's a cool kind of thing that I could like encourage. So it seemed to be appropriate to sort of address things that I've kind of felt, but it's once in a very blue moon, so to speak.
Well, it's a strange world we live in now, in that everyone has an opinion about everything all the time. But one of the things that you all are about to go on, you're about to go on stage here in a bit. I'm always curious of people's thoughts of like, do you prefer studio recordings or do you prefer playing to a crowd?
I think we love
Playing live.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends what kind of headspace you're in.
Right.
When you've been out on the road for months and months on end, it is really nice to kind of get back and situated and like be able to just quote live in one place for a little bit and actually be creative. But then you start to miss touring again. So it's like
if you ask when we're touring, we'll say the studio. If you ask when the studio, we'll say touring.
You want both all the time, right? Do you write while you're touring?
a little bit. I mean, honestly, our shows are very full on and the days tend to be pretty packed. We'll sort of come up with the odd ideas and sound check. That's something that we've done, but when
you work on lyrics like first thing in the morning as well a lot of the time, and
I'll write a little bit like in the morning and stuff. I always jot on things, always thinking of phrases and whatnot. But when your day off comes around, the last thing you kind of want to do is get together and I've got to think of my voice as well, you know. So it's better not to talk and just relax.
Yeah, your voice is kind of the moneymaker, so you know you gotta reserve it.
Charming.
He just goes charming.
It's true though.
So normally on the show I do a tasting with my guests. I don't want to mess with that moneymaker prior to getting on
gold
stage.
taps.
The gold taps. So Luke will skip you from tasting.
Thank you, appreciate it. Mind you, I would normally be.
I know, but you know, speaking of that hate on social media, if I fucked up your voice, it would never.
My fans would be coming.
I would be.
Pitchforks and torches.
They would kill me. So who's in for a tasting?
You're in for it.
I'll have a little bit.
Okay.
How much tasting?
He's
gonna get you trashed.
All I want to do.
Drab.
What's that?
Yeah, we drab.
We drab.
Okay, we dram. All I want to do is kind of teach you how to taste and like let you enjoy it.
I'll take notes anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can use this, but I'll send you home with something delicious. that you all can play with, play around
Play
with
with.
after
No,
this.
thank
It's,
you.
well, I mean, after whatever you do with your whiskey bottles, that's up to you. But what do you normally drinking?
I usually drink Jack and Diet, and I don't really. I'm not a whiskey man. In terms
Wait,
of,
do you
like,
drink
drinking
tequilas? Do you drink?
I'll drink anything, but like I've never been, and I want to be the guy that sips a whiskey and is like, I enjoy it. I've never got to the point yet.
All right.
Today's the day.
Yeah,
I
so
got-
I love to learn.
I got into I can't remember the brand. Is it Woodford?
Oh, Woodford Reserve.
Yeah, that's that on the rocks. Well, maybe
Okay.
just one ice cube. I was
Okay.
doing that a lot.
There's
during
a,
lockdown.
can't remember the name of it, but there's a Japanese whiskey that's absolutely amazing.
Yamazaki.
I
Hibiki?
can't remember. It was
Nika?
left by my fiance's dad,
Okay.
and I thought it was ours, and I polished it off, and I was like, oh, I tried this amazing Japanese whiskey.
I've got
I was
a,
like, yeah,
I've
that
got
was
a
mine.
rare Japanese whiskey up there by you in the corner. It's got a little a unique topper there from the 80s.
Wow.
If
What's
you
your
were-
oldest whiskey you've got here?
I've got a whiskey up here. That's it right there. That's not the oldest, but that's the Japanese whiskey, the Suntory. I have a whiskey here from the 30s.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so from the 1930s.
Those
And
are
a couple
the
of the 40s.
future.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I mean,
Futuristic
you have to
whiskey.
say that now, right? All right, what are you normally sipping on?
I like Buffalo Trace, which I realised
Okay.
was from around here apparently.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was from Buffalo.
So is Woodford Reserve. Woodford Reserve is also from Kentucky.
Oh, cool.
Jack Daniels is from Tennessee.
Mhm.
Diet Coke is from everywhere. You know,
Yeah.
so don't
You can
make
get
those-
that at all retail
Yeah,
stores.
you can get that anywhere. By the way, I would say maybe look into like switching that up to like Coke, because the aspartame in Diet Coke and whiskey.
Yeah, but you know why?
It's
It's
bad
because
for
I
you.
don't like that sugary layer that it leaves in your teeth.
Okay.
Yeah, but again, I should really grow up.
While we were in Japan, we were doing whiskey highballs.
Ooh.
Oh,
Which
yeah,
is really good.
that was
Those,
lush.
yeah.
Well, and when you get the measurements right, like because in Japan, they're
Yes.
like the UK, we measure like actual shots,
Yeah.
and then when you have it with the soda, it's a fantastic balance.
That's absolutely right. Like the highballs in Japan are always
Just one shot,
killer.
and you can get them in a can as well. That's how
Yeah.
popular it is there.
They like their
But
like their whiskey there.
If we were to go to an American bar and ask for like whiskey soda, they'd squeeze it in
yeah.
at the same. It would be like
yeah,
too strong.
yeah, we're getting better with the highball, but it is truly perfected in Japan. But here we're starting to just kind of get a little bit more, getting a little better with it.
Mm.
So knowing that you like Jack, you like Buffalo Trace, I'm gonna try and pick something that is going to be right in your wheelhouse.
I'll tell you what, actually.
Yeah,
I've
I think you
always
should give
wanted
them
to-
something different.
Yeah,
do
get out your
something
comfort
you
zone.
Oh, this will be something delicious, and I do recommend it. But I'm just kind of staying in that. There's a flavor commonality in these. This is a 15-year-old product from Jim Beam. It's called Lineage. These are
Beam.
just a wheat dram. These glasses are yours to keep,
Oh, thanks.
so you can enjoy that. Also, of course, I've got ascots for you.
So
That's
can you
right.
talk us through the shape of the typical whiskey glass and what?
So
why
this
is
is-
it so
This is
unique?
based on.
Yes, this is a Glencairn. This glass is a Glencairn. It is made by a family in Scotland, and basically most glassware was developed for wine. There was not a lot of whiskey glasses. The whiskey glasses are always like rocks glasses or something. And so what you have here is you have a vessel that pushes the aroma up, and so the aroma is like all around here. If you swirl it, it'll be very right here at that tip. And it also when you pour it, it kind of comes in as like a wave. Whereas like if you have, it's like concentrate. If you take a look there, like the way it kind of comes in,
Yeah.
it all comes in at once, like right there, and it narrows in, and
That's
so
insane,
it'll get all over your tongue. And so it's developed to basically be for like whiskey tasting. So, and that is the Glencairn, patented glass out of Scotland.
Was it based on Glenn's bollock? That's what I read online. Is that not true?
I don't know. Actually, I really don't know what they
The wine glass is
based
based on a breast, right?
on.
the martini glass. There is a story.
There are a few things based on breast. There's a gin bottle that's based on one, but I really don't know. I don't think they based that on that.
Okay.
All right.
And if I asked them, they would probably say, oh yes, we did that then, but we can't talk about it now.
I've always thought when a girl's been wearing a bikini and she takes it off, if you were to turn her upside down, it looks like 2 little vodka martinis with an olive in it.
True. Yeah.
I'm sure that's flattering for the
I
ladies.
always call them the little martinis. Well, that's the great thing. They all come in
This took a
different
turn.
sizes.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're talking about whiskey, not.
I mean, everything leads to a woman in a bikini, you know, right?
Don't agree with that. Let's talk whiskey.
So the whiskey, when it begins by analyzing the color. When the whiskey went into the barrel, it was clear as the water from your tap. So every single day it's in the barrel, it's getting all of that color. It's getting the majority of the flavor and aromas from the barrel as well. So it's kind of looking at the color of it is like analyzing like looking at art. Really, this is the beginning of the journey for tasting whiskey. So swirled around, bring it to your nose. And when you smell it, you want to smell with your mouth slightly open. If you smell with your mouth closed, you're coming in too hot. And then kind of relaxes your olfactory by smelling with your mouth open a little bit. And then focus on your nostrils, go side by side. You'll notice that each nostril smells differently. You pick up different things in each nostril.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually do.
And this
my left one doesn't work.
have you ever hurt your nose?
Hurt my nose.
We've all, I know you're there.
At the rainbow one night.
My one claps.
Oh, the rainbow, boy.
Genuinely, have I got COVID? The right one works. Yeah, it's very nice.
Well, the right one works, so you know to focus on that. And then when you put it on, so you want to put it on your palate. When you do, put a little bit on your tongue, not a lot. It's not a shot. You want to feel it on the tip of your tongue, the middle, the back, and the sides, and the middle back. You get the sweet notes on the tip, you get the savory on the middle, get the spice in the back, and then you get like a bitterness in the middle toward the back and on the sides. So here you go.
Open up.
And he shot it right on. He's just like, fuck
Oh,
this.
that's really nice.
Thoughts?
Well, you don't have to spit it back in.
All right.
No, but I want it because I had a lot in. I wanted to get.
You meant
Yeah.
to hold it on your tongue for a bit before you swallow.
You know what? It's you keep it on for a couple seconds.
Yeah.
And it's all about like how much your palate can handle.
Right.
You know, this is alcohol after all, and it could like really, some people are a little more sensitive. So I tell
I
people
do
to
get
keep it
the
over
spice at the back though. What you just
Okay.
said. That's
Yeah.
it, yeah.
The
Quite
next,
sweet, I thought.
yeah, and then next we want to focus on the part of the tongue you really felt it. So taste it again and think about like the part of the tongue that it was hitting. There might be a little flavor memory trigger for you. Did you cough something up when you spit it back out?
Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, I do.
That's the first time anyone's ever done that, by the way.
Spat your whiskey.
He does a lot of things for the first time every day.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It is nice. Yeah.
I'm trying to get into the flavors, but it kind of goes sweet, and then I don't really get the savory, but
Okay, you're feeling sweetness though all around.
Yeah.
Like caramel, vanilla,
yeah.
little marmalade maybe.
Oh, marmalade.
Marmalade.
We love a marmalade sandwich.
I know you mean
Yeah.
marmalade, actually. Yeah.
Paddington 2. Shout out to
What
Paddington.
are you
Yeah, like
picking up there?
caramelly.
The caramel bomb?
Yeah.
Or caramel, as they say.
Caramel.
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 They'll say caramel in some parts of this
Yeah.
country. But caramel's how we say it here. Or
Yeah, you
how
say
I
it correctly.
Yeah, you
Caramel.
So like us.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like when I have shows where I like have audiences and I do like a blind tasting with them, and I'll say, "Do you say caramel or caramel?" And almost always it's caramel.
Caramel.
So I don't know where that comes from. I think it's a southern thing.
Yeah.
Is this this is bourbon then?
This is bourbon. Yep.
Yeah.
This is it right here. Jim Beam lineage.
So I usually hate Jim Beam, but that's probably because it's like the normal.
This is the high end, the highest end they have.
55%.
Yeah.
Look at shit face.
And you didn't taste that, did you?
No.
No,
Actually, that's a
not
really good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That when the higher you go up in alcohol with whiskey, it doesn't always mean it's going to taste hotter. So it's very velvety. It's very, clean and
Yeah, that
sweet.
was. I got a lot of flavor out of that compared to like
Yeah.
the cheaper whiskies that I usually. Yeah.
Because like Jack Daniels, like neat is pretty rough.
Yeah, you would.
Well, some of the Jack Daniels is really, really good.
Oh, like, yeah, the higher, like.
Yeah, we've had
There's
some.
someone,
We have
yeah.
some higher end ones here.
Yeah,
Like
we've
single
had some
barrel,
blast
like,
stuff,
yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
But like the normal.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Japanese whiskey out of interest?
Oh boy, I love
That I can
Yamazaki.
take down the name of.
Yamazaki 18 year. I mean, I think I'm kind of exposing myself a little bit there, as that's just really popular.
Okay.
But
Is that the
I love
like
that.
square kind of clear bottle and it's like lighter whiskey? It's got like the.
No,
maybe
it's
not.
in a standard. It's in a pretty standard bottle.
Oh, okay.
The
I don't know which
square
I've got
one,
Right down.
Kiori, I think, is in a square.
Oh, Kiori, that might be what.
I think Kiori's
then.
in
Or
a square
rectangle
bottle.
kind of thing. I don't know. I can't remember.
Can
I got a bottle of one of them at home. Which is really nice.
Hibeki's in like that. It's in a square bottle, kind of rounded,
Yeah.
square.
Yeah, Alex Lush.
Wow.
That's the one. Is that it?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I've learned my tip. I might not be drinking today, but I've certainly learned my tips and
Oh,
tricks.
awesome. Well, I got a lot of stuff for you to take back. I know you got other interviews and what have you, but what else is cooking? What's new for the Struts?
We're working on our latest record, album number 4. We got a single out right now, Falling With Me, and yeah, we're finishing these shows, and then we fly back to LA tonight, and then I play the Taylor Hawkins tribute show in LA, and then we are full steam ahead, getting back in the studio and trying to get this record finished by the end of the year. So.
Yeah, I mean, just the thought of hearing you say Taylor Hawkins, it's just such a somber thing to even still think about. Losing him. But we've lost a lot of great people in music the last few years, and but there's also so much new talent coming up, and people have been there and done that. You all are right there. You guys are skyrocketing to like amazing heights, and I'm excited to see what you all come up with and what you do. And
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
You guys have been crushing it. I'm so thankful you all are here, louder than live. I get to see you. So, in a couple of years, you'll be probably playing at the 8 o'clock time slot.
Hey.
Let's hope, friends.
I believe in you. Well, hey, cheers! I got a couple.
Cheers, mate.
presents for you.
I polished mine off. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
Yakada.
He would share some with you, but I wouldn't recommend it. He spit it out. So.
How much is one of those? 'Cause it is really.
I think that's a $600 bottle.
Oh, holy shit! Okay.
Yeah.
I will not be buying that.
$30.
Thank you, mate.
$15.
He just spat out as well. That was like
It is
50
lovely,
bucks.
though.
It is so nice.
It is very nice.
So here is my. I told you I had an ascot for you.
Fantastic.
This is a custom ascot that
wow.
I had made right here.
Oh, I love
You
it.
see, it's got some bourbon barrels. It's got a
Oh,
still
that's
in there,
wicked.
and some
Oh, cool.
whiskey glasses.
Wow.
That's sick.
Kind of goes with my outfit as well.
Get it on.
I only have 2 other ones.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Whoever would
That's
wear
awesome.
Thank you.
And then
Pop it over there.
we have some whiskey
Oh wow.
Oh, bless
and
you.
a book for you to take back.
Thank you so much.
Oh, what's the book?
My book, Bourbon Curious.
Oh, sick.
What's
Yeah.
that?
And hot sauce.
Yeah, and my hot sauce.
Oh yeah. Dude.
Spoiling us.
Hey,
for
that's
you
so
all.
kind of you. Really.
Thank you,
so
mate.
much.
And you tie it perfectly. I love this. That's awesome, man. Look at that.
How's it look?
Looks great.
Smooth.
How
love
hot is
it.
Ah, medium.
Oh.
That was a medium. I got a hot one.
Fred, could I trouble you for one more copy of your book, please?
Absolutely.
I would love, because I'm sure you're going to take that one. I'd
Yeah.
love to. Thank you,
No,
mate.
here. And if you
I know you got to save them for the rest
if you
of the
have
day. but
someone-
I'd like
I know,
to.
happy
I'll just
to
grab
sign-
one. I won't take them all from you, brother.
No, if you have someone in the band or on the team too that
Oh, bless
maybe
you.
likes to read,
Oh,
Thanks.
thank you.
Oh, I
and then
love it.
got to get a selfie with you.
Let's
Yeah,
do
of
it.
course. Thank you
See
so
how that
much.
works. In all actuality, I can't do the selfie.
Can I grab one of these?
Um,
You can take.
yeah.
Exactly.
All right, ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3. Good.
How does the cravat look?
Looks really
That's
good.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
Thank
That's
you.
really awesome.
Yeah, you've got something for everyone. You got
Yeah.
whiskey, you got the Buicks.
Love it.
What whiskey is
Heavy
this?
book too.
That is actually a Jack Daniel's triple mash, and,
Oh,
and
you
like
know.
If you want one,
Oh, we'd love one.
yeah, if everybody wants one,
How you
There you
can?
I live with Adam, so we will.
Yeah,
we will
we'll-
have
You'll
to
just
get
share?
whatever.
I'll
Right,
put this.
thank
I got a nice alcohol trolley that I need
Awesome.
to be filling up. so-
awesome.
That's really kind, mate.
Brilliant, yeah,
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Cheers, man.
Thanks for
Appreciate it.
coming on.
Thank
I'm a
you,
big
mate.
fan, and I know that you guys just gonna keep crushing it.
Thank you very much.
And
Cheers.
next time you get an Umbrella Academy, look, see if you can get the scripts. I'd love to know what happens.
Okay.
Oh, you want to know what happens next season? Yeah.
I knew you were a TV man. You know you're filming TV for sure.
Cheers, y'all.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming on.
Cheers.